I wasn't even gonna do this, right?
Hey, look, I'm back again.
I don't have my camera. I don't have my laptop. That was the two things that I was like, oh, I felt like I needed, you know? But I feel like I gotta stop. I gotta make do, you know what I mean? I gotta make do. If you just in a moment, sometimes getting that, catching while you in that spark is better than waiting till you have the right equipment or whatever the case, right? I don't have my laptop, I don't have my camera. It's already late, you know? But I said I was gonna do something, so I'm gonna do it. Thankfully, I did bring up my iPad. I just got back from Master Nothing, and I got back. So my TV was in a different form than it was when I left it, you know? This is, isn't this crazy? You know, so like I got my whole little mixing set up and all that. My little speaker fell a little bit, so I mean, before I get back into the music, everything like that, gotta kind of adjust some things. But I'm just hoping that this TV ain't gonna fall before I get a chance to, set it down or something. Like look, the bottom of it's still in the wall, but crazy. Anyway, let me get this set up. Why the ambulance out like that? For real? So look, the goal is to make a video. I have so many different video ideas. Like if I was to really go through and show, you know what I mean, how many different ideas I have, you'd be like, why haven't you started one? But that's the goal right now. I want to start one. I feel like I'm gonna just do like a little, I feel like them sirens is louder than me. It's probably not when you're hearing it, but they going off right now. I mean, I hope everybody's okay, of course. I don't even live in a crazy area for real. Sometimes they be going off. What's even crazier is that not only do I not have my camera or my laptop, I also don't have my iPad or my phone charger. So I'm really running on thin ice right now. But we're gonna do what we're gonna do. You know what? I'm just gonna look up a new quiz. Let me find the quiz. I'll get right back to you, alright? You dare take the ultimate scary quiz. Can you make it to the end of this terrifying picture quiz? It'll take nerves of steel to answer all 10 questions. You've been warned. I'm not scared. Scary things are scary. That much is obvious. When you see something creepy, what do? Panic and curl up in a ball or grit your teeth and bear it. Let's find out. For more stuff like this, okay. Right into the quiz, boom. You're at the beach and this little fella scuttles up next to you. Are you scared? Not at all, no, but I don't want to come any closer. It's a crab. Oh no, I don't like the way it moves. Make it go away. I mean, here's the thing. I'm kind of in between, first of all, it's not like I'm not scared at all. It has the ability to bite me. Do I want to get bit? No. So I'm not scared of getting bit. I just don't want to get bit. It's a child. That's a choice. That's an option I have. I can either move, no, I don't want to come in any closer, or it's a crab. What you mean? It's a crab. Crabs are one of those things, those smaller animals, smaller creatures, smaller beings. Okay. Crabs are one of those smaller beings that you can kind of remove yourself from their area. You know what I mean? Same way with different bugs and different things like that. Now, certain bugs that fly, sometimes they just bug you. Sometimes they'll just they'll follow you. The flying bugs often are way more annoying than the crawling bugs. When they fly, they can get point A to point B a lot faster. Think about that. Question 2. Okay, now how about this for a crab? That crab looks crazy. But is it like saying like if it was the same question or like wow, that's much bigger. Oofed. I'm not really a fan of that at all. I'm not. It looked crazy. Like what? Oh, she's cute. It's a crazy answer. Like who was saying that? Besides if you say that, that's your answer. I think I'm gonna have to go with I'm not a fan of that at all. Not that I'm scared of it. I mean, that one I feel like I would be more scared of because like that joint looks crazier. You know what I mean? It's bigger. It looks like it has. I was gonna say it look like it has more legs. That would be so uneducated of me. So sorry about that. But the whiskers are longer. Like it just looks different. It looks like it's more looking more in the camera, whereas this one kind of looks like it might think twice about biting you. This one, if it wants to bite you, it's gonna bite you. Would you walk on a glass floor like this? Short thing should be fine. I think if I didn't look down, I could do it. No way, nope. I definitely would do that. Like I actually like stuff like that. Like I was just at the African American Museum over in DC just yesterday. I was at the African American Museum on Saturday, which was the 29th. Yeah, I was kind of looking, like sometimes I look over when I'm high up in places and I'm like, wow, I could jump. Not that I would want to jump or like I want to end my life or anything like that, but like just the fact of like I could jump. Cause I always, I'm curious about like flying, gliding, or I don't think about my survival rate, like, what could be injured from that. I more so think about like wow, I survived that. That was an experience. Would you walk on a glass floor like this? So I would say short thing, yeah, like easy. I wouldn't say easy because imagine there's a spot like a hole in the glass floor that they just like left out like on purpose. Like, so it's kind of like more thrilling when you're up there. Don't walk on there because you're going to fall. Would you take a shortcut down this path? If I knew like this is my initial answer. If I knew the shortcut, I don't care about what time it is. If I knew the shortcut, I'm going to take the shortcut, Yeah, it looks crazy, but woods aren't always bad. I do it for fun. If it saves me time, of course, my time is money. I do if I had a friend with me and a torch and a big stick. No, thank you, I'll go the long road. If I'm by myself, I'm not doing that for fun. I do it more so to save time. But if I'm with people, I do it for fun and to save time. So I think save time, since that was for both, I think that's my answer. What do you think of this green pulsating slime? It looks disgusting. Initially, that's my answer. Run away. I'm not afraid of it, but I'm gonna look away. I'm gonna look away, not run away. That can stay in the laboratory. Thanks. It might be interesting, but it's creeping me out. That's a slime mold. Very interesting. I'm not interested in that. I'm going to be honest about that. That can stay in the laboratory. I'm not even gonna say thank you about that. Because why would you even offer me something like that for real? Totally random question. Which of these indoor activities have you done in the past week? Reading. Yes. Playing games with my family. Jackbox. Movies up in mass tonight. Jackbox, yeah. Nice little thing. Making stuff, arts and crafts. Yeah, I'm making something right now. Technically, arts and crafts, crafting and art. School or homework. Dancing. I shook a little hip. Listening to music, of course. Gaming. Technically, I gave it my family, but I didn't like game. My PS5 right now is like, it has a little scratch on it that was not there before, and I really want to. I'm so confused right now on how this got like this because I see a scratch on my PS5. It looks like the TV went down, kind of boom, hit my PS5. My PS5 looks like it's still up there. Like it looks like there's still some stuff up here that didn't, like that kind of got hit or whatever the case is. What did it fall? Kind of confused, but whatever. I did game a little bit. Exercise in the house. Watching TV shows, of course. I've been up on Avatar. And Korra. Baking and cooking. No, but me in the kitchen coming soon. Watching videos, clips. Actually, not really. Not within the last week, no, cause playing with toys. Kinda. I play basketball. Whenever you call that a toy. Creating and posting videos. I'm doing that right now. Are you okay? A young man, but boy is the closest answer. How old are you? I'm older. Huh? Is it show? Like, what? Watching TV shows. What does that have to do with anything? My results. What was that sound? I didn't hear anything. Oh no, I'm not playing that. I'm not gonna say it. It's just the wind. If you hear it, excuse me, it can't just be the wind if you hear leaves like being crushed. There's a difference between leaves being crushed, like stepped on, and leaves moving in the wind. There's an obvious difference. I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't like it. I'm not gonna scream about it. I'm gonna be like, yo. Like sometimes, okay, there's like fight, fight, or freeze. I'm always between fight and freeze. I don't ever fight. I usually am either fight or freeze. And I feel like in this case, I kind of be like a freeze and getting ready to fight type of thing. So I'll be like, I got a bad feeling about this. I kind of like stay like, hold on. That wasn't me. That wasn't me, that sound. That wasn't me. That was that sound. And definitely wasn't the wind. Let me pause to see if somebody gonna do something again. Am I gonna continue to walk that way? No, I'm probably gonna walk to the side to try to see, try to get like a different angle on what's going on, So I got a bad feeling about this. Okay. You're home alone. There's tapping on the back door. What do? Open the door and find out? Like, what? It was probably just raccoons or seagulls. That's a possibility, but you gotta think about where you live. If you live in a certain area where that makes sense, then maybe that makes sense. But if you don't, like me, I don't live I don't live in city area. I live in suburbs, so raccoons don't really make too much sense. And I mean, not that raccoons are only in the city, but I just don't live in a place where raccoons are common. Or seagulls, definitely not no seagulls. Seagulls ain't around here. We got turkeys, man. We got geese, turkeys, deer for sure. We got deer. Them little mole rats or like groundhogs or something like that. I can't remember which one. We have them too. Yeah. Both of those top two instances they out. Call your friend Musly Berry to come around and check it out. No. I ain't getting nobody else involved in that. Hide under the sofa and cry. I'm not doing any of them. I would say the closest is hide under the sofa and cry. I ain't gonna cry. Let me tell you what I actually probably do. I probably would just go in and, not go in. Here's the thing. Getting close to the door is like kind of a dumb thing to do too. But if you do it like in a good way, then you're alright. But okay, first I would look from a distance. Check, is the door locked? Alright, boom, boom. Door is locked. I'm not getting close to it. Duh. If the door is not locked, I'm like, okay, why didn't I lock the door? First of all, or who didn't lock the door? Or did the door unlock? Who unlocked the door? Like, those are the questions, Then I try to go towards, I'll be making sure, okay, nobody's over here, right? Like, on the other side, whatever the case. Boom, nobody's on that side. I'll be trying to shimmy my way. I'll probably do my little military crawl over to the door. I'll probably go lock it. I'll probably go do the same thing, go back in reverse, military crawl, back, watch my cover. And then I probably, if I was upstairs or something like that, I would not go back. I'd probably sit on the steps and just be very, very alert for at least an hour or two, or until I hear something else. So I would say hide in the sofa and cry is probably the closest thing. But I'm not about to call nobody else. I'm not about to assume it's nothing else. as far as some like animals or something like that. Like a tapping on the back door, bro. I'm like, it's gonna shake me up a little bit. Look at these sticks. Wait a second. Ah, yes, stick insects, cool. I've seen these before, but ugh. Please keep these away from me. No. I'ma say I've seen these before, cool, but because yeah, I've seen them. I ain't about to go around petting them or trying to watch, like observe them. I was about to see them like doing something like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Like maybe a way that they formate, get into a formation, or like a certain pattern that they do, or like something that's like kind of unique. You know what I mean? But I'm not like scared to look at them or anything like that. Would you explore this old flooded mine shaft? Yeah, I bet there's loads of cool stuff down there. I don't know too much about mine shafts. I've never seen a picture like this before. Well, if I went with a proper guide, then yeah, I would go. If I want a proper guide. Just because, like, you know, I like experiencing life, you know. How do you feel about this? That's just locust root. Like, okay, I didn't know that. And just seeing the picture, but I didn't know that beforehand. And just seeing the picture, I'm like, okay, next. That's very weird. That puts hair on my end. Puts my hair on end. What even is that? It is just root. And I know that now, like, okay, it's like whatever, but at the same time, like, seeing them all next to each other looks weird. Like, if it was just one of them around other things, or maybe like 1, 2, 3 of them, 3 is kind of excessive. If it was like 1 or 2 of them around other things, I'd probably be like, it's just locust root. But seeing them around so many is just like, I don't even have that like fear of holes type thing. It just looks crazy. Phobia is very confused with being disgusted by something or being against something. But as far as the fear of, that is very, very taken not into consideration when people talk nowadays. Realize what you're calling a phobia. I'm not afraid of spiders. I won't jump up if I see one across the room. I won't do that. Anyway, I'll go with that's very weird. You were a bit scared. Be honest, yes you were. And that's completely normal. Scary things are well scary. That's the quiz. I guess I was a little bit scared.
All these years and I finally got my wish, but got to really capture flakes, had to truly take it in.
TV fell, man. TV fell. Like, who would have guessed? I mean, when I was in Atlanta last month, they was like, you know, they was like, yo, look, you got a hole in the wall. And I was like, oh yeah, it's just a tape. Like, oh yeah, it should be fine. It's cool. And TV's weight fell in on myself. Because it also, I believe, was not on any anchors. It was just up on a wall. God, you got it. You know what I mean? That's what sometimes you... God, you got it. You know? But anyway, yeah. I would say goodnight to me. Good morning to you, possibly. Bless. Take care of yourself. For real, take care of yourself. It's important.